Alright, this lesson is going to be how to set up a document in Adobe Illustrator. The first thing that you want to do is you're just going to select your Adobe Illustrator icon on your desktop right down here. And once I select it, you'll see that the icon begins to bounce. And after a couple moments, you'll see the icon on the desktop, this little menu start to open here. And then you'll see that Illustrator's actually opened up, your menus have opened, your toolbars are up on the desktop, and you've got these nice little menus across the top here. First thing you're going to do is select File, New, and that's going to open you up to the new document window. It's going to be untitled. The thing that you want to check for here is that you have the size correct, the letter size is the size that we're going to use. We'll be using this at all times in our class unless otherwise specified by me in class, because we're going to be printing to a letter size. The width and the height change as the orientation changes. Right now we're set for a landscape document, so the width is longer, it's more than it is on the height. So if we select our orientation button here for portrait, you obviously can see that these two numbers changed, and now we have a portrait because it's 8.5 inches wide by 11 inches. You'll notice that it has 8.5 here, and then it says IN. That's for inches. Well, your units, when the first time when you come into this program to set up a new document, it's going to be set on points, and this is what it will look like. It'll say 612 PT, which is 8.5 inches, and 792 points, which is 11 inches tall. And so all you're going to do is simply select this little blue button here, select inches, and set it correct for you. You don't need to worry about it saying custom. You can look and see what it says here. We're just going to leave it on custom. It has different sizes which really aren't going to apply to us in this class, so we'll leave it on letter. Now, if you want to create a new document, you can go ahead and do that. We'll just call this one Mr. Yanaska's. Sorry, I mistyped my name. Class, and you're just going to leave it like that, whatever you want to name this document. You don't even have to name it. It could just stay as untitled until you decide to change it, and simply select OK. And now we get our document. The first thing I'm going to do when I create this document is I'm going to resize my artboard. These little gray outline here, 8.5 inch by 11 inch outline here is my artboard, also referred to as a canvas, but we'll begin calling it an artboard. I'm going to hold down the Command key on my keyboard and then hit one time the minus key, which is just across from the 890 on the right top of your keyboard. Next to the plus there's a minus, and it zooms out. Okay, and after I do that, I'm going to set my rulers, and I can hold down the Command key again and select the R key on the keyboard, and that will place rulers up on my desktop here, right here on my artwork, on my artboard. And you'll notice that the rulers are laid out 0 and upwards of 16. They just continue to run on. And then the origin is also set here at the 0 on the bottom left of my document. I like to take this time when I'm setting up my document to come right here where these two rulers meet. This is a little area where there's nothing in here. It's called the origin, the ruler origin. And I like to take my cursor and select here, and you'll notice the cursor has now changed to a little, looks like a little plus sign with a little dot in it, or almost what a sight in a rifle looks like. And I'm just going to click and drag these two little gray lines over to the corner of my document on the top left, and this is going to set my zeros so that they match up. You'll notice if I don't get them just right, what happens to my ruler? There you can see the zero is no longer matching here, and it no longer matches here, so I'm going to take this and drag right to the corner and set the ruler origin. Now I've got a 0 on the top right, or excuse me, top left horizontal, and the top left vertical. I've got the 0 here on my horizontal ruler and the 0 on my vertical ruler. And that's how you set up your document. You'll also notice right here is what I titled my document, and you're all set to go. This is a document that's ready to start drawing. I mean, you can select any tool you want now and just begin to draw. Okay? There you go. All right, with that, I hope you were able to follow this lesson successfully. If you have any questions, please contact me and let me know if there's anything I can help you with in class. Good luck.